Chaos Control!
Silver! I could handle this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right? You! I'll make sure to change Elisa's fate. And that, in turn, should change your future, too. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah, just save her. I know how to save our world now. We don't have to change the past. I'm sure of it.
So you have a plan? Well then let's hurry. I sense his flames.
So, yeah, Silver doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to go back to Soliana for his final stage. He just, after his Kingdom Valley, he goes straight into Flame Core.
I'm coming, Iblis!
Oh my. Anyway, so this part might look a little different, but it's still the same opening area that Sonic and Shadow went through earlier. Just a bit further in. It's the platform section that we skipped over. And what you're supposed to do is hit those green marks to make some of these platforms rise up, but honestly, I can just do this. I can just head over here. Do that, and then walk back over. Now, why would you raise it up that high? Okay, I think I'm supposed to, like, hurry up and get on there before it rises up too far. But, oh well. It doesn't really matter too much to me anyway. Out of my way. All of you out of my way. Not at all what I wanted to do, but alright, we'll take this. Gee, I wonder. I wonder, Silver. But I don't know about Silver's plan. We don't know what his plan is yet by this point, but you could probably guess due to what we saw in the past. And I feel like it would probably be better to just change the past. Because that way, everybody living in the current future right now wouldn't have to go through. If you change the past, then god darn it, I hate that. Wouldn't have to live through a lifetime of suffering. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not the one who wrote this game.
Use the footing that comes floating along the lava flow.
You know, Silver isn't really a bad character. I like him. He's pretty cool, but... Actually, I should just save this stuff for the ending. I'm just gonna talk about the stage. The stage is once again the same as before. We're going through the same stuff that Sonic and Shadow went through. But with just different object placement. There might be more enemies than even Shadow's version. And yet there are no Iblis monsters. I mean, no Mephiles monsters.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Oh my. Stop doing the extended dash. Oh my goodness, there's so many enemies.
Well, I guess that's done.
There's really not much else to say. It's Silver again, it's Flame Core again. Instead of the doors opening automatically or us killing an enemy to open the door, we have to perform psychokinesis.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
You know, speaking about psychokinesis, you know, one thing the adventure games all have done is that it put a huge emphasis on something new with its engine. Like we have a new physics engine, so they're gonna make use of it full force. For Sonic Adventure, we had... Oh, the Dreamcast can use, the Dreamcast can render water and stuff now. So we have a water villain. I'm not too sure about Adventure 2. Adventure 2 just had a pretty big scope. It had 3 different playstyles, and all these different stages and whatnot to accommodate those styles, to accommodate those all 6 characters. This game is pretty different. This game is pretty different. Without a doubt. I mean, you could probably already tell that, but I'm just kidding.
What is that thing?
What do you think?
Concentrate your power on the light, and it will show you the way.
Now see, this line, that hint actually makes more sense because Silver's actually going to use his power here. Whereas using it just kind of makes more sense for Silver rather than Shadow or Sonic. But you can use your psychokinesis to hold these balls, and as soon as you let go of it, it will break. Over there, that's Sonic and Shadow's exit, but at Silver, we get to go through a different exit. We're going over here. Waiting for my next box. There you are. I think I was in its spawn location. There we go. I do kind of like how with some characters upgrades you can see them glowing in the dark like this. Just wish it was a little brighter. The glow effect, I mean. No, I did not want to. Oh. I don't want you to shoot me, thank you. And yeah, we gotta go through more of these. Silver Psychokinesis is fun, if you know how to play it, but it could have been better. It honestly could have been better. A lot about this game could have been better. Ew! That Methless monster sniped the goddamn... I can bet you's about to shoot me. Alright, you're starting to piss me off. Oh, you go and die. But yeah, it's yet another long stage because Silver is just so slow. There was a glitch that I wanted to show off way early on, but there was a glitch I wanted to show way early on, but it's too late now. I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to do that. I'm gonna do that when we actually go back to the missions. Now, I don't know about Silver's Flame Core. A lot of his stages are really long. Or just long and tedious. But that's more so in part due to how slow Silver moves. Also, notice how we didn't get any help from Blaze. Shoot. I saw it coming and I still ran right into it.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis? It seems like the attacks come in regular intervals.
You want to wait a little bit after each wave, because sometimes there's like an aftershock. an after effect.
Get closer and use my power directly.
You want to hurry up if you're gonna try and speedrun it like that, because if those waves hit you mid-air, then you'll probably die. I don't know if this... I'm gonna get hit here, but that's fine. So I can just easily get back up. Go on the springs. If you get hit in midair, then you probably won't be able to get back up, and you'll probably die.
Let's go!
I like this mode
Just
though.
as I expected.
There's also a silver medal here, hidden within the smoke. There you are. And now we move on.
Now all I have to do is take him down. Great! Looks like I'm on a roll.
At least the game knows you're gonna take pretty long on this, so they gave you a pretty big time bonus. But yeah, that's Silver's Flame Core. Now we're moving on to Silver's final boss.
Come on, Iblis! This time I'll finally stop you!
Seal away Iblis.
Here I come, Iblis! This will be your end!
Oh my. So anyway, same idea as phase 1. We have to wait for him to throw his flaming balls at us.
It looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in trouble if you let him get close. Try to keep him away from here.
This isn't his final form? So, let him throw his stuff at you, and then you throw it back at him. When he gets about halfway to your platform, he's going to start throwing out waves of fire.
He sends out waves of flames, one after the other. You need to predict the next wave and evade it. He's trying to destroy this foothold! Silver, don't let him get you too! Now, Silver! Ah!
Please, let's finish this!
Don't know why you're calling for Blaze, she kind of fell. And for some reason, Blaze doesn't actually respawn here if she dies.
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a distance this time. Here it comes, Silver.
I like this moment here. He throws his huge ball of fire, Silver grabs it, and slams it right back into him. You know, another weird thing is that Blaze doesn't actually help out during Flame or this boss fight. I feel like she should be involved in this fight instead of just cheering on Silver. I mean, this is her future too. But whatever.
Just a little more. I will end this now!
And with that, we have cleared Silver story.
That was easy.
Yep, Silver's audio and his movies are now available. And since we completed Sonic's episode and Shadow's episode earlier, by completing Silver's, we now unlock the last episode.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis, you cursed flames of disaster! Ah! Ah! No! Why won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted. Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time. Then seal us into a different dimension.
No! I can't do that to you!
Didn't we already go through this? We agreed to save the world at any price!
I can't! I wouldn't know what to do without you! You fought alongside me to save the world! You're my friend, right?
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you.
Blaze!
Good luck, Silver!
So, Silver Silver's story is good. Like, okay. Both him and Blaze are fighting throughout the future. They're living in a ruined future throughout their entire lives. And when they see one person who claims to have the ability to who claims to know how to save the future, they immediately look for it, because as you can tell, Silver is desperate to find a way to finally stop Iblis. But Mephiles hears that and decides to take this opportunity to use them to hunt down Sonic. This is a good idea on Mephiles' part. Get some people who are willing to help. And he used some very good trickery to pull it off, using a chaos symbol that he found somehow in the future to pull this off. And I like that Silver interacted with Amy. I like how, I mean, Amy, again, like I said before, all other characters in this game actually have a place here. If you take them out, the story would change drastically. If you take out Rouge or Omega, the dynamic for Shadow story changes drastically. Shadow wouldn't have a way to get back. Shadow probably would have lost against Mephiles. I don't know. If you take out Amy, Silver would have just killed Sonic right then and there. If you take out Blaze, I don't know about the majority of the game. Silver probably would have still been depressed or whatever, but it's the final part where Blaze sacrificed herself to seal away Iblis. And that's what I was saying earlier, is that, well, let me get back to that. Take out Tails and Knuckles, nothing changes. All these other characters play more of an important role than the characters that have been in the series for the longest time. But another thing I have a problem with is that Silver decides to seal away Iblis, which is a solution. It is a guaranteed solution to the problem, but the world is still ruined. Changing the past would have made the future a whole lot better for the long run, for the entire 200 years that they were living in ruin. So in a way, Mephiles wasn't wrong. Changing the past would have saved the future. It's just Silver and Blaze went about it the wrong way. Killing Sonic was not the right answer. Silver found that out because Silver ended up finding that out. The only reason he wanted to kill Sonic was because Mephiles told him to, because Mephiles wanted to kill Sonic. And again, Mephiles, Iblis is there this entire time. And I'm assuming the reason why Mephiles can't join with Iblis again while in the future is because he's all in this huge, big, hulking form. He's not in his Flames of Disaster form. That's probably also why it wouldn't go into Silver's body, as it wouldn't choose Silver as a seal. But I think that was also an excuse to try and make this Blaze's backstory for Sonic Rush. Because she assumes that Silver can just use Chaos Control to send people to other dimensions. There is not a single point before this game where Chaos Control can do that. She just thought of that idea on the spot. But it doesn't even matter anyway, because Silver failed to use Chaos Control anyway. He doesn't even have the Chaos Emeralds right now. Blaze is holding them. There has not been an instance where there's not been an instance before this point where a character other than Shadow can use Chaos Control to stop time or do anything special that's not just teleportation or just any of the basic Chaos moves that Shadow does without a Chaos Emerald. Like, you can do the basic Chaos moves without a Chaos Emerald, but if you want to actually stop time or any of the big stuff, you need one. And Silver did not have either one. Either one of them. They were not in his possession at the time. They were Blaze's. Silver even chose not to use Chaos Control anyway, so what happened to Blaze? She died. She died. She died. She couldn't handle Iblis. It was too strong. She died with Iblis. That's the only option. SEGA even came in and said that this is not Blaze's backstory. The Blaze we see in Sonic Rush is a different Blaze than the one we see here. It's just called a sequel, honestly. I do still like Silver's story. His struggle to save the future, trying to find the truth, trying to figure out what's the reason behind all this, trying to find out how to save the future, and even going so far as to he even chooses killing someone to save the world. That is a question posed by Amy. Amy is what caused Silver to think that, to ponder that question. Is it alright to kill someone to save the world? But yeah. I do really like how Silver and Blaze are handling this game. Even if their implementation wasn't the entire best, but that is all 3 character stories: Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. And just like in any adventure game, we have one more story to go through now that we've completed all 3. We have the final episode. I'll see you guys next week.